Hello everybody, welcome to Marks and Marks. Now today I'm going to be making a sandwich, which is going to sound very strange, but I'm sure it's going to work. Okay, we got a tiger bread, which I'll probably show in a moment, sweet Piccalilli. There we are, co-op brand. Can't remember how much this was, but I don't know, £1.50 or something like that. It's quite cheap compared to the other chutneys. What else? Oh, we got, roast gammon and some crisps. Let's take a look. There we are. So we've got a gammon joint. There we are. Steak and ale pie nalty. Now I've done a product review on those crisps. So if you like, just type Marks Remarks crisps, and you'll see that. Now I've sharpened this knife, especially for this sandwich. I'm going to cut the. What I did, I cooked the gammon joint for 2.5 hours on 180, like it says on the back of the packet, and it's been sitting here for about 10 minutes now. You know, to be cooling down. And apparently that's the right thing to do. I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm attempting to do here is to cut this as thin as I can with this very sharp knife. Yeah, if you're going to cut meat up real thin, it's best to have a very sharp. Otherwise it's going to come out all, no good. Okay, so I'm going to carry on with that. And there you go. Yeah, I did a review on that. So type Marks Remarks crisps or Marks Remarks steak and ale crisps, and that I'll let you know what that's like. Okay, I'm going to carve up a little bit more of this. Okay, so that's done. And next ingredient, what I'm going to do is sweet Piccalilli. Oh, yeah, a bit of a sharp smell to it, but it's really good. I've used this. If you're interested, again, just type Marks Remarks sweet Piccalilli. You'll come up with all these sandwiches that I've used in the past with this particular. I don't know, what is this? A chutney? It's made with cauliflower, silver skin onions, and gherkins. Yeah, I don't know. It might be a chutney. It's pretty good though. All right, yeah, it's got chunks of, I don't know what that is. Gherkins, I think. It's green. Anyway, all adds to the flavour. Okay, so put a generous amount on one of these slices. Oh, and I've actually mentioned this before. Every jar that I open, I always write opened on the date, and today is the 2nd of June, 2021. Okay, so that way when you find this in the fridge in a while, you know exactly how old it is. That's just a little helpful hint, so you don't go using stuff that's gone beyond its date. Okay, what I did as I was slicing the meat up, I wasn't too sure, although it's been in the oven for 2.5 hours. Plus, I always like to put it in there for about another, quarter of an hour, 20 minutes. As I was slicing it, the inside, I'm sure it was cooked. It's just that it wasn't quite to my liking with the colour. So I just put it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes. Okay, so it looks plenty cooked now. Right, the glazed gammon joint has had time. You can't see that. Had time to cool down. Okay, so you've got your thick layer of sweet Piccalilli. We're going to put a generous amount of gammon. Sure. It's really good. Oh, I like gammon. There we go. Okay, now the crisps. Like I say, I did a review on this. Type in Marks Remarks crisps to bring all the crisps that I've done reviews, or in particular, type in Marks Remarks steak and ale crisps. There you go. Now, put put basically a generous amount, like I always say, but try and get as many as you can, or as much as you can, on here. Trouble is, they're not all flat. It's a bummer. You know, so they don't really. Okay, but pile that on. There you go. So let's give you a. There you go. Okay, sweet Piccalilli, Gammon, a big stack of crisps. There we are. Okay. Put the top on. In fact, might be. I've just crushed it down, so I might be able to get a few more in there. Excellent. Right. There we are. Now, time to cut it in half. And I can't use the cutting board because it's in the sink and it's got the juices from the gammon on there. I'm having to use my plate. Okay. Now there you go. All right, so it looks pretty chunky. It's going to be a bit of a handful trying to keep the crisps in the sandwich, but we'll see what we can do. And okay, right. Let's wrong way. Give it a taste test. Okay. Interesting. The steak and ale. I mentioned, like I said, I did a review on the crisps. Starting to get the meat flavour from the beef. Very nice. Mm. Getting a sweet Piccalilli. This is actually quite good. I like this. Of course, you've got your mouthful of crunchiness from the crisps in every bite. Sweet Piccalilli adds a bit of sweetness to it. And you've got your soft chewiness from the meat. Mm. Oh, the trick is to get the right flavour crisps. This really works. This is steak and ale, which works for me. But you know, if you try a different flavour, the flavour is important, or flavour crisp. Tell you what, as strange as it sounds, you know, it actually works. If you want to see another strange sandwich, type in Mark's Remarks Oreo. Hold on, I forgot what the title was. Spam and Oreo burger. There you go. It's 11:05. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Can't think straight. Spam and Oreo burger. If you want to see something unusual, have a look at that in my on my videos. And this really is a good combination. Mm. Oh. The sweet Piccalilli really does the trick. Because today, I was trying to think of what chutney would go with this, you know? You've got your steak crisps, you've got your gammon joint, and then I figured sweet Piccalilli. You know, it's sharp. It's got a little, you know, some sweetness. Mm. So a mixture of the sweet Piccalilli and the beef crisps really work with the gammon. Anyway, if you like that, if you've made it this far, thank you very much. Hit the thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. Let me know what you think about this one. Is it something that you would try? You know, thinking outside the box. That's what it's all about. You know, mixing and matching ingredients. What flavour crisps would you think, you know, would go with this if I didn't have the steak and ale pie flavour? What flavour do you think goes? Let me know in the comments. Share it with everybody else. And yeah, okay. If you want to see that Spam and Oreo burger, I'll put the link in the corner here. And yeah, there you go. Thank you very much for watching.